Capricorns, if you've been feeling like life is quietly falling apart or perhaps quietly coming together, hey, this isn't your imagination. The next 18 months will bring some of the biggest destiny shifts you've experienced in years. The eclipse cycle is really opening one door while permanently closing another. All right, so let's dive in and see what Spirit wants to know. Welcome back in, my beautiful Sag, Capricorn, Cuspers. Welcome back in, those that are returning. Hi, welcome back in. Hey, if you're new, it's Amanda here. I'm so grateful that you found your way here. You know, the North Node, as most of us know, has changed. It's moved into Aquarius and the South Node into Leo. All right, the nodes have changed signs, retrograding back that way. And we, in the month of August, with these eclipse cycles, right? Brand new eclipse cycle happening here. So together with the powerful, even the Leo, the eclipse cycles, right? The Leo solar eclipse and the Pisces lunar eclipse. I'm hearing here Spirit is asking all of you to release, or actually the collective, to actually release what no longer fits, so something much more aligned can take place. This isn't just about 1 month. It's about the energy and decisions and choices that will all take place over the next 18 months of your life. So let's dive in. I feel like your future self will be coming in here. All right. Your first oracle is the eagle from the mystical shaman. Eagles or big birds really could be significant for some of you. The number 16, the number 7 could be significant for some of you. First thing here is my Sag Caps is that Spirit is showing me this eagle. All right. And with this eagle coming through, it feels really incredibly powerful because the eagle doesn't fly close to the ground, right? It rises above the noise. It sees the smallest details without ever losing sight of the bigger picture. Some of you perhaps have been so focused on today's problems that you've maybe forgotten actually how far you've already come. Maybe you've been worrying about money or worrying about something, okay? It could be money, or worrying about something else, or wondering maybe if this is about your career, maybe wondering if your career is ever going to move forward, or maybe you're questioning a relationship, or feeling like life has slowed down. It will be different for each and every one of you. But whatever it is, I'm hearing that you're not stuck. You simply being lifted higher so that you can see your life from a completely different perspective. Now, sometimes what feels like rejection is actually protection. Sometimes what feels like a delay is preparation. So the ego reminds you that there are no obstacles, only the opportunities that you haven't recognized yet. Perhaps you may be 16s and 7s is the numbers that you might be seeing over the next coming months. Right? You can always come back and let me know. Maybe right now the number 16 or 7s is coming through as confirmation that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Here from the Gaia Oracle, we got evolution. This couldn't actually fit the eclipse energy better. Right, look at the energy. Transformation. It's happening beneath the surface, whether you can see it or not. Think about nature, the trees. A tree doesn't fight autumn when it's time to let go of its leaves, right? It releases them because it knows new growth is coming. Some of you may be changing jobs. Some of you may move homes. Some of you could completely change the way you think about success. Others of you may walk away from a relationship or from friendships, all right, or cycle. I don't know why I want to say cycles. Walking away from cycles, all right, that you've outgrown, or communities that you've outgrown. Whatever this is for you, all right. Even if the changes that will be happening feel uncomfortable at first, what Spirit wants to know is they are creating space for something better. 45 could be a significant number. Breaks down to 9. 9 is, right, that ending towards that new beginning. The biggest change that's happening, the area of change, is the Page of Swords. I'm hearing something about communication. Sunsets could be significant. Let's get another out here. Look at the sword energy coming out here. Your mind. The biggest transformation over the next 18 months is happening inside your mind. Communication, your truth, the way you see yourself. Some of you maybe have spent years staying quiet because you didn't want conflict. Others of you maybe have stayed in jobs because it felt safe, or in relationships that stuff because maybe, whatever that is for you. But some of you have kept maybe giving people even chances after chances because it felt easier than starting over again. I'm hearing those days are coming to an end. The Ace of Swords is the energy of cutting away the confusion, that you will begin speaking differently, setting healthier boundaries, asking for what you're actually worth. This could actually look like finally applying for a promotion that you've been putting off, starting your own business, or having that honest conversation with someone you've maybe avoided. Or maybe it's going to be you saying to somebody, this is not working for me anymore. This is not working for me anymore. The number 11 could be confirmation for some of you. All right. What is ending? Let's see. What is actually ending? Queen of Swords. Another sword energy coming out. 8 of Swords. Some of you got strong air placements. The Aquarius energy also really could be significant. Very strong air placements. Queen of Swords, 8 of Swords. What is ending? This isn't talking about you losing your independence. This is saying that you're releasing the emotional prison you've built around yourself. Maybe perhaps within your mind. Some of you have been carrying the belief that you have to do everything alone. That asking for help is weakness. That maybe if you lower your guard, people will hurt you. And Spirit's saying that version of you has survived, but doesn't need to lead your future. Some of you may leave that toxic workplace, that toxic relationship. Others, I'm hearing some of you may stop trying to prove yourselves to people who never appreciate you or choose to misunderstand. You may simply just stop overthinking every decision that you want to make. Right? Number 8 could be significant. The Ocean for some of you. Look at this like eclipse energy coming through here. What is destiny bringing in? Queen of Wands. I'm hearing like confidence. Ace of Cups. This is stunning because the Spirit isn't only bringing opportunities, it's bringing in confidence. You're stepping away from a version of yourself that no longer apologizes for shining, for being who you are. Some of you, this is going to be a new relationship or meeting people that are built on mutual respect. For others of you, it's a career opportunity that allows you to finally be recognized. Doves could be significant. White feathers, white flowers. cats. Maybe some of you are going to discover a creative passion that maybe you've ignored for years. Others of you finally feel emotionally safe enough to receive love instead of chasing it. It's almost like you step in your confidence and your heart is opening up after a very long season of protecting yourself. So what is the biggest challenge? Five of Swords. Why am I saying Wands? Conflict. Verbal disagreements. The biggest challenge won't always come from outside people. It's sometimes our own minds. That not every battle deserves your energy. Some people will choose to misunderstand your growth. And I'm hearing that some won't like your boundaries. Maybe some people might just be questioning why you're changing, and I'm hearing don't waste your energy and time and your voice to try and convince everyone. Choosing peace over proving a point. This could to do with be within a relationship. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is walk away, rest, and protect your own energy. I'm also hearing here that family members may question your choices, or they won't understand the direction that you're taking. Something about a marriage or a family. Friends may expect you to stay the same. You might even find yourself arguing with your own fears. Don't confuse peace with giving up. Sometimes just protecting your peace is the bravest decision that you can make. I'm hearing that the Four of Wands is like coming through as a reminder that your true home, happiness, and stability are waiting for you on the other side of the choices that you are making. Let's dive in further. What is the biggest blessing? Six of Swords. Moving into that calmer waters. Queen of Cups. I'm hearing emotional peace. You're moving away from that survival mode, and whatever sense of survival mode you have been in, moving out of that survival mode, you moving towards healing. Think about how exhausting it is always to constantly carry stress, worry, disappointment, and guilt. Spirit says you're not meant to carry that forever. I'm hearing emotional maturity here with the Queen of Cups. Compassion, healing, healthy relationships, and finally allowing yourself to receive love instead of always being the one giving everything away. This blessing will quietly change every area of your life, I'm hearing. Finally, who do you become? Page of Cups. Justice. All right, we started with that sword energy, all right? The Ace of Swords and Justice. Look at that swords. Standing on business. By the end of this cycle, you're not the same person. Yes, you're going to be softer once where you had wars with the Page of Cups, but stronger where you once doubted yourself. Wiser because of everything you survived. Your heart is opening again, but justice also says that life begins reflecting the energy you've worked so hard to become. What once felt unfair begins making sense. I'm hearing a balance returns, opportunities become aligned, relationships become aligned, healthier, your decisions become clearer. I'm just seeing 111 here. The one energy coming out. That could be a confirmation for some of you that you're stepping into a completely new chapter. All right, what's at the bottom of the deck? The Fool. What a great card to end this reading. The underlining energy, right? The Fool isn't foolish. He's courageous. Whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. The Fool is somebody that trusts that even though they cannot see the entire path ahead of them, they know that their spirit team can. The card is telling me that many of you are standing right now at the beginning of a brand new journey. Yeah, it feels scary, it feels uncertain, but it's also exciting because you know, your soul already knows that you are actually ready. Sag Caps, this reading actually reminds me that your future isn't asking you to become someone else. It's just asking you to become more of who you've actually always been. Keeping your heart open but standing on business. It's asking you to become more of who you've always been. Over the next 18 months, some chapters will close, some relationships may change, and some dreams may look very different than you actually imagined. But every shift is guiding you towards the life that feels more authentic, more peaceful, and more aligned with your soul purpose. Trust what's leaving. Welcome what isn't arriving. And remember, the universe isn't taking away your future. It's clearing the path so that you can finally walk towards it. Affirm with me. You trust the changes unfolding in your life. I trust the changes unfolding in my life. I release what no longer serves me. I welcome my highest destiny and I move forward with courage, clarity, and an open heart. Hey, let me know in the comments which part of your life do you feel is changing the most right now. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting that notification bell, supporting this channel in any way you can. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Keep trusting your intuition, keep following the signs, and remember, Spirit is always guiding you even when you cannot, or can't yet see the whole picture, the whole path. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I'll check you in the next one.